Hi. Today in this special video I want to share some art with you. As you know, I'm also a creator of divination decks and cards that you can use for fortune telling. You maybe know my series of the Lenormand fortune telling cards. They are in a black and white edition available. In this color edition there is also a Halloween edition, and actually I'm working on a Christmas edition. And I also do fortune telling with playing cards. In Germany, the so-called Skat Carten. These are 32 cards, and you can use them for playing some card games, just like the game Skat, or you can also use them for fortune telling. My dream was always to create an own Skatkarten playing card deck. And I had this idea for a very long time, for several years, but I never finished, or the ones I finished were decks I didn't used anymore, or I didn't use often, or they weren't available to buy, for example, because I didn't felt that they were a finished version, or a version that was just like I wanted to have the cards to look like. So I wasn't satisfied. Clear was from the beginning that the suits, the diamond, the heart, the club and the spade will be represented in these colors: in yellow, in red, in green or in blue. When I was a child, one summer, I was in holidays playing with Skat Cards, and they had a few colors like this for the suits. A little bit different, but there was born the idea that I always wanted to have a deck with these colors of the suits. And this didn't left my mind, so-called, and so that's why I created the colors of my Skatkarten, of my playing cards, like this. So today this arrived in a parcel because I was creative the last weeks, also with these playing cards, and they get printed, and today they arrived. And I want to share with you exclusive this is exclusive video, because I'm so happy to have these cards here, and I want to share with you that I'm at the moment very lucky that finally I've created playing cards for fortune telling that yes, that are just like I wanted to have them. So I opened the box. The back, you can see there is again the name and the suits. You see it on every card on the back. Just like you know from my Lenormand cards, it's also on the back always. So you see that there are some recurring themes in my cards, and that is very important for me to have. So I make a quick walkthrough. The Ace of Diamonds, then we have the King and the Queen of Diamonds. When you know my Lenormand cards, you will have the same lady here represented. It was very important to me to have the same characters of my decks appearing in different decks. So I want to build a connection between my fortune telling decks. I really like that thought. Also the man, the King of Diamond, here and here in the Lenormand as card number 28B, because my Lenormand cards have additional man and lady cards for some who want to change directions of the main characters. The Jack is the child from my Lenormand cards. So you will have always a different version of the Jack or of the child on each Jack card. So card number 10, 9, 8, 7. Diamond is yellow. Now you see the heart. These are King and Queen of the hearts. You see they are very similar to the other person cards or kings and queens, always the same style, but they look a little bit different. What you not know now is that I am going to work on a version of the Grand Lenormand cards, and these two, this lady and this man, will be the main character cards in my version of the Grand Lenormand. So this is the next connection I will have to my in between my oracle cards. Again, here you have the child, but he is wearing a hat. 10, 9, 8, 7. Now we are entering the spades. The spades in this wonderful blue. These two are the classic persons from my Lenormand, here in the color version. You also see these two characters on the Lenormand coins for divination. So you see everything is connected. So this is very important for me. The hat he is wearing here, the hat of the Jack, is created in the sense of this card, in the sense of the meaning of this card in fortune telling, because it's something like a soldier. 10, 9, 8, 7, and we have the clubs. Oh, the card is not moving. And we have the clubs. The ace of clubs in this wonderful green. The king and the queen of the clubs. These are older persons. And you see this because in your spread these can be older persons. So there's always a thought behind. And this is the educated child, for example. number 10, number 9, number 8, number 7. So these are my playing cards, my Skatkarten. Maybe I'm going to do a version with more cards, with regular playing cards, with more numbers. Yet I don't know, but it's something that really can be important or can be done as well. And it's it's great. This idea is created exactly in that moment in that I'm talking now. So yes, you see, I have creative mind, always an idea in mind, and I'm happy that I can share it with you and that you are a person to get to know my thoughts and can witness my art. And yes, the next project where these cards are connected to are to a Lenormand card version with playing card inserts. You will find these cards on the Lenormand as playing card inserts because there are Lenormand card decks where you can find these playing cards. And they will also be part of the Grand Jeu playing card inserts that I'm creating. And I am working on a Gypsy Oracle deck, an old Gypsy Oracle deck that I'm going to give a more modern image, a more modern face. And on this deck are also playing cards, and they will be shown there. So I wanted to share this piece of art with you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Of course, you will see other videos here. So yes, stay tuned. Have a nice day. Bye.